So, when it comes to talking to people in a confident way, I am not the person to get advice from. And I know how important communication skills are, but something about talking to people just makes my brain... There are a lot of reasons for this problem of mine, but a big factor of this problem is, unless I have an answer to a question before said question is asked, it takes a solid minute to answer the question. I could list 3 times this has happened off the top of my head, obviously because I've thought about how to answer the question, but one will suffice. As I was at my family-run restaurant doing the dishes like usual, when I thought, well, work's beginning to slow down, and I'm hungry and I want to go home. I'll go get some water from the fridge! I'm a genius. I worked at a restaurant if it isn't obvious enough. Inconveniently, the cooler room where all the drinks were kept was outside the kitchen and around the corner, leaving me quite vulnerable to being seen by customers. This is a problem, because I'm always stuck in the kitchen doing dishes. I have no experience with customers. I don't know what questions they could possibly ask me. So obviously I couldn't be prepared for any of their questions. So as I headed out of the kitchen, a customer, of all people, appears from around the corner.
Where do you keep the tablecloths?
In that moment, I froze, and I must have looked terrified, but inside my head, I was freaking the heck out. Why the fudge do I not know where the tablecloths are? That's it, I'll be fired for sure now. Who even is the President of Australia? Wait! I never mind, forgot.
Is he okay? I don't know. Just walk away slowly.
Do you need anything?
Yes. Can we please have a tablecloth?
What kind of question is that? Of course, just come this way. The wave of relief that washed over me was so amazing, and I love my sister. And I know I'm not the only introvert getting into these situations, because Australia has a 49.11 introvert to extrovert rate. Basically a 50-50 chance you're an introvert. That's right, I know you're an introvert. But don't get me wrong. In my mind, even with all the signs pointing me in that direction, I do enjoy talking to people from time to time. Me from 5 years ago would argue differently though, but not very much, cause he was a little antisocial child who couldn't talk to nobody. As embarrassing as it is, I couldn't talk to my own family at one point. One of my aunties from insert faraway place here came to visit, and everyone, except me, wanted to go out and eat dinner and talk. Mostly the same thing played out throughout the entire night. She would ask me a question, and I'd answer it in the most minimal way possible.
How's school?
It's good. What an average question. It's not like she doesn't know me that much and there's nothing else to ask.
Are you still drawing?
Not much. There's no way she cares if I draw.
You still into Pokemon?
After such extreme questioning, I went to the toilet to, quote, recharge my batteries. But I was just being bitter and not wanting to talk to my own auntie. And I went to the toilet 6 times that night and did no such excrements in which you would do in such lavatories. But one of my trips, I ran into this kid, and his opening line was, I kid you not, I have 160 followers on TikTok. Like, what do you expect by showing me your followers? Am I supposed to bow down to you, a grateful leader? Though to be fair, I was in a real bad mood, and had no tolerance to anything, so this kid showing me his subcam was just an opportunity to yell at someone. I looked this kid in the eye and I said, I don't have social media, and I wouldn't subscribe to your channel even if I did. And to think I'm no better than him right now. Continuing, After the sixth or so time going to the lavatory, my mum pulled me aside and said, "Bro, you need to cease this bickering. It's wrecking my vibe." Fudge, wrong line. "You need to pull yourself together. You are the chosen one, Anakin." Wrong line again! Quit it with this bad attitude. Your auntie is making a real effort to talk to you, and you are just refusing to talk to her. My mum then reaches out and hugs me, and I'm trying to stomach the bitter and embarrassing feeling while not hugging her back. When the waitress walks by saying, "Oh, Mom, don't hug me in public." Honestly, thinking back, it's kinda funny, but that was the last of it I could handle. I asked for my mum's phone and got my dad to pick me up as soon as possible, and I'd be out of that stressful situation. If he didn't take 30 minutes to arrive! Yeah, this wasn't one of my brightest moments. And if you're watching this, auntie, sorry. I really hope I don't regret posting this onto the internet forever. That's it for now. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I must have been cut off in the video before. That thing you need to know or bad things will happen? Well, it's quite necessary to survive nowadays. Very necessary, actually. Don't forget